these eardrums out. What Fire Cannot Burn is the song. The band is St. Ricketts. Jewel, Teti. They were kind enough to send us their music and allow us to use it as the brand new theme song to the 100% live The Yo Show.
Yo.
Yo.
Whew.
I am Jeff the Shark Perini. Happy to be with you live from Union Twofifteen studio in beautiful Northeast Philadelphia. An outstanding brand new studio, live video, live audio, just keeps getting better. Great new music, but I'm leaving something out. Of course, the co-hostess with the mostest, the sister from another mister, the beautiful, the lovely, and now voted a new nickname, the Babe, Jewel, Teti. Jewel, welcome back.
Welcome back. I'm so excited to be here. This is truly crazy, but I'm so excited, and this is our new home. This is a great thing we got going, and I'm so excited. The new year, we couldn't kick it off any better. So yeah, we're here and live on camera. I might die of embarrassment at some point, but it's all good.
It's the moment that you all waited for, to see Jewel's face. Not my face. You know my face is ugly. I'm just here for the smart mouth commentary. But seriously, folks, thank you for joining us. Tonight's episode is going to be an hour long. We're basically just going to introduce and touch up on some things and just go down memory lane and let you know what you're in store for with this whole new design. First of all, we're high tech. We got an engineer, producer over there waving at us and laughing at us and throwing things at us. His name is Big Mo Wise. So Wise, Mr. Big Mo Wise, thank you very much, Mo, for your work. We look forward to that. Duck the intern will be back with us this season.
Yep.
She's out tonight. What up, Duck? She's out tonight, but she'll be back with us. So, Jewel, what's been going on? It's been a while.
Oh my God, it has been a while. I think our last show was the amazing Sharon Blynn from Captain Marvel, and that was last summer. She was amazing. Her cause was amazing, and but now when we have guests, guess what? They're gonna be sitting right here next to us, and it's gonna be great.
It is gonna be great. We're gonna have live guests come into the studio and play music. They're gonna perform right here for us. They're gonna interview with us. So it's going to be like an actual show. It's going to be like the Joe Rogan show. The only difference is hashtag Joe Rogan sucks. Remember, that's the hashtag for the show. That is our storyline. Joe Rogan sucks. I'm coming for you, Rogan. You're #1 rank, but not for long because the Yo Show is coming to get you. Jewel, just great stuff. Let's start off again with the band. St. Ricketts is the name of the band, a local group. Kenny, the drummer, was nice enough to reach out to us, share the music. Again, you can find them www.saintricketts.com. It's the whole word, SAINT, and Ricketts, RICKETS. What Fire Cannot Burn is our latest single, and that is going to be our theme music. So thanks to those guys. Thanks to Eric Rosso on vocals, John Bazzuto on guitar. If I'm butchering your names, guys, you can beat me up later. Tom Nuntz-Pickle is on guitar, Anthony Orsino on bass, and of course Kenny Sheffel on drums. They're going to be joining us in studio within the next couple weeks. The girls get to check these. They're some, I can say they're sexy guys. Are they not sexy guys? Just some good-looking guys. So I tell you what Fire Cannot Burn is those guys because they're hot. And we like it. We're very excited to have them on the show.
Yeah, and you can buy their songs. I bought my St. Ricketts song on Amazon. Many platforms. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and IG, all at St. Ricketts. So yeah, easy to find. Local band. We love supporting our local bands. And that's another thing I'm so excited for, like, to have our local people come in live. Like, that literally is my dream job, and I'm getting to do it every week right here. So I have my list. He just went away. But our local people, I just want to thank Brandon Messon. We'll mention him later, but he has just been with us, and he's so passionate, and every time he comes on, he's always like blowing my Facebook up, like, when can I come on, and how you guys doing? Like, he's just so supportive, and he's so talented, and his music truly shows his passion and his hard work. Andrew Messon, Dreambox Mechanics, Tree Theater, Sheena and the Nosebleeds, she'll be joining us soon, the amazing Sheena Powell, Overwinter, Vita and the Wolf, Driftwood Soldier, Jeez, there's a lot.
She's got them all. She's got them all lined up. Yeah, we're definitely going to be bringing back in the local Philly town because I want to be a Philly-based show. I was talking to a lot of people today, musicians, tattoo artists, just people, restaurant owners, people that are out there that want more exposure. And why not bring it to us, right here. And we'll also go and do celebrities throughout the country. And we always get great guests from Steve Howie from Shameless. I already talked to Brooke Lewis. She's a local Philadelphia woman out in L.A. She says she's coming back this summer. She wants to be on the show.
Bella. We have to get Bella in here.
Bella's going to be on the show. Lots of great people. Lots of great names. We're going to be doing it just the way we do all the time. The only difference, you can see us now. And we right next to each other. We can push each other. We can throw stuff at each other. A lot of great stuff we always wanted to do, but couldn't do because we're so separated.
It's separated.
Telling you. It's going to be too good.
We're very excited.
Nothing real quick. Let me touch on this. We actually have our first official sponsor. That's
Woo-hoo!
right. Somebody is actually crazy enough to sponsor us on this show as well. And you might notice it here. Loso Brewing Company, Loso Beer. They are out of Feasterville. It's a local up-and-coming brewery. You can check them out, www.losobrewingcompany.com. I am currently drinking their Sword and Stone, which you can look for these in local bars in your area. Sword and Stone is a double IPA, 8.3%. Joel Teti, packing the punch. You can tell I already got a nice buzz on. You can see by the flushed look on my face.
If Jeff would have brought me one, I've been drinking Loso too. But we're going to celebrate.
Oh, yeah, we
Some
got beer
highlight
later for celebrating. You don't get
And
the
be
good
careful
stuff.
with the equipment, but just
Exactly.
we're celebrating
We're
tonight.
not allowed. I've spilled stuff in the past. We certainly don't want to spill
No.
nothing. If you get a look at our producer, he's about 5 times my size and probably would clean the studio with my face. So there's no problem there. How we doing tonight, Mo?
The watchers are steady going up. It's looking really good. Somebody said, "Hey, you guys,"
All right.
from Nick Taylor.
Hey, Nick.
What's up, Nick?
Also, Todd West is watching,
Todd, big Todd.
What's up, Todd?
and
Big
Mark
sexy guy.
Mark Frey.
What's up, Mark? How we doing? All right, that's good. I'd like everybody to come join us, just have a good time with us here. And like I said, as the episodes go on, we'll get a little sharper, keep the fun going. And I can't be that crude tonight 'cause it's my first night here, and I don't want to get thrown out of the studio on my first night.
Yeah.
So some of my best jokes will wait. I'm getting that flash. No, all right, I'll be crude. Don't worry about it, 'cause we're going to talk about Valentine's Day.
Ugh.
So this is where it all takes off. Now, a
Mm-mm-mm.
little sip of beer. As we all know, the 14th, Joel Teti, is Valentine's Day. It's coming up in 2 days. It's going to be one of our topics we're going to touch on. First of all, is this like the worst holiday ever, Valentine's Day? Now,
Yeah, if you're single.
Jewel, as you will see her face, it's lovely, it's beautiful. She's out here announcing
Singularity.
possible singularity.
Hey.
We remember what happened last time. Me and her were rumored to be having sex. I thought she was having my baby. Now she's not. And now she's talking singular like I'm some bum. And that's fine.
Hey.
That's fine. My wife should be crashing to that studio door any minute now. Honey, the rumors are not true. You see, Jewel is obviously not pregnant. I am digging your ween shirt, though.
Thank you.
Love it. That's
Represent.
celebrating Philly. I'm representing Brittany. I got my Britney Spears shirt on. That is about as ridiculous as it gets. But I love Brittany. Brittany, I know you're watching. I just want to tell you I love you.
It's a
If
local
Britney
show,
Spears is
babe.
watching, I love you. Yeah, but it's being broadcast nationwide.
Dean
So
Ween. We would love for
Dean
you to come
Ween.
on
We love Dean.
show. Yes. Just
So-
visited New Hope, and they have a ween shop, and I was like a little schoolgirl. I was so giddy, and I wanted to buy the whole shop, and I might go back and do that. But I got my ween merch, and I just wanted to represent because the next couple of weeks we have bands coming in, so I might just
Yeah.
wear their shirts. Like, I
You
don't
got a
know.
ween shop?
You have a ween shop. It's called what is it? God bless the Queens with the Queen is a QWEEN.
You got me. I never
Go
even heard
to
of
the
such a
PA.
thing.
Quaint little town.
Wow. So let's get back to Valentine's Day.
Alright.
To me, I've been married, I guess, 2.5 years. And I've been with my wife for about 8. You wouldn't guess it, the way my mouth runs on the show. But she's a good sport. So Valentine's Day to me, like we were talking about, and she's like, I don't really want to do anything. Well, I feel like the cheapest fuck on earth, but but at the same token, I'm alright with that. fist pump. You know,
When
as long as we're
girls say
together.
you don't have to do anything, of course you have to do something.
Well,
Don't you
do
know that by now?
I'm gonna
Being
do
married?
something.
Ay, ay, ay.
You better,
Oh,
you know.
honey, don't give me a present. We want a present. We always want presents.
I've got a
okay?
present for my wife, right down here, and she is welcome to have it on Valentine's Day.
It's hard seeing that in person now.
Oh, but I know right now you got to actually look. When I make them gestures, you got to look at it.
Look away.
Terrible.
It's like they
Terrible.
got you.
I will let everybody know, even though you can't see our lower half, I do have pants. www.jeffspantson.com. That's going to be the name of our website.
Mm-hmm.
But so tell me this. Let's talk about your worst Valentine's Day experience ever. We've had horrible Valentine's Days, horrible dates, horrible nights. Hit me with it. Pressure's on, and like America is watching.
You know, not to get all sappy, but probably last year. It was the first time I was single in 10 years. So that was a rough one. I think you said a rough.
I did. It's still sappy.
Oh, okay. This year, I'm doing a Valentine's Day with the girls, and I'm gonna order Chinese food and play video games and you know, watch crappy movies. And I had to take my little one to go see Sonic. She really wants to do that.
Oh yeah. Looks
So
good.
yeah.
Your Valentine's Day sounds better than mine. I want to have a
It's gonna be
Valentine's Day. You think my wife would let me come over? Or probably not.
I know.
You and a bunch of girls sitting around in your underwear watching movies. I'm not welcome to that.
Not that kind of party.
No, it's not. It should be that kind of party.
Mm-mm.
Should be called Wowentine's Day. Imagine walking in on that.
So you
But it's
can't
not.
give your secrets away, what you have planned, but you know, you better do something big.
Oh, it's going to be big.
Speaking of Valentine's Day, it's my mom and dad's anniversary. We're not sure what year it is, but
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. And you know what I feel bad about? Every time we go on the show, it's always like your dad's birthday or your parents' anniversary. Remember on your dad's birthday, I was talking about your sex life, and that was just going over great.
Yeah,
Dad
no,
didn't like that
no,
one bit. No, he didn't.
Not too
Well,
much.
you know.
No.
Dad, I'll give you the address to the studio after the show. You're welcome to come down and let me have it.
Yeah, my dad's real proud. I'm in radio. Let me tell you.
As am I. Trust me. You've seen me in person, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never seen me before, I'm about 5 foot tall. I couldn't fight my way out of a paper bag. And being next to Jewel scares me because Jewel could probably kick my ass. But yeah.
That's a given.
So my worst Valentine's ever. I had a bad one. Just started a brand new job. Probably the first Valentine's Day I spent with my wife. Get out of work at 5 o'clock. Got nice reservations downtown. It's back when I used to do it up. Nice reservations downtown. Leave work at 5 o'clock. Boom, car doesn't start. I work at a car dealership, mind you. Go back in. Nobody's got a junk box. Stuck there. Cell phone, I call the future wife. I call my brother. I call my family. I call everybody and mother. Nobody's around to pick me up. So, what I did, I began to walk. Which is a 20-minute car ride. Turns into about a 2-hour walk. And then it starts raining. And it's raining hard too, so I'm walking in the rain, trying to get home, no car, no Valentine's. I got home, my wife ended up driving me. We went to Steam Pub and had a nice dinner. But
I love Steam Pub.
hey, it turned out to be good in the end.
Great
It's,
food,
you know.
good music. Been to Steam a couple times. It's nice good.
Here's my thing, guys. And take it from me. Don't take advice from Jewel. Take it from the Love Doctor, which is one of my new personas here. One of my hundreds of personas. I'm now the Love Doctor. I'm a sports genius. I'm a music buff. I'm a movie guru. Now I'm a Love Doctor. Don't look at me like I'm weird. You know it's true. Just make sure you get a card. I'm going to give you 3 definites. Joy, tell me if I'm right. Get a card.
Yes.
Get flowers.
Yes.
Wear a condom.
I mean, sure.
You mean, yeah, sure. Oh my God. 2 out of 3 is not bad. In my book, if I'm a baseball player, that's a 667 batting average, and I'm making money.
Good Lord. It's got real fast.
We have a brief timeout. Jules got a brief timeout. An important message.
Oh.
No, check your phone, Jewel.
I handle this business.
I'll keep going on. I've done episodes about Jewel before, as terrible as it is.
Oh my God, underwear.
What's that?
Get underwear?
Get underwear, yeah. Is underwear...
Lingerie?
Lingerie, That's coming from
Jewel Hartman says, "Oh my God, underwear."
Julie Hartman said, "Oh my God, underwear." Julie Hartman is going to put me in a bad spot because her and my wife like to talk sexcapades, and
Oh, I'm glad you know her. I did not get that shit.
oh, I know her well. Her and my wife like to talk sexcapades, and she goes on about all these stories, and my wife kind of gives her the, we're married, which means if she can nudge me on a Saturday morning and actually get me awake, that's a big accomplishment.
Todd West says, let's ask Cassie.
Cassie, that's my
Cassie,
wife.
yeah.
And Todd is actually Julie's boyfriend, so they know the story. They know the deal. My wife does not hold anything back, as you know. We jump in, me and Jewel went bowling 2 weekends ago.
Yep.
My wife gets a little bit of truth serum in her, and everything flies.
Yeah.
Jewel knows
It's a great time.
my ins and outs.
Yep.
So she knows
Hey.
when I go like this for Valentine's Day,
I don't need to know that.
that's
But
what's
hey,
called
we're
the,
family, so you know.
that's what's called the 24-second shot clock.
Jewel Hartman says, "Yes, we do."
Then that's not nice, but I do appreciate you watching, Julie. And just make sure you stay a regular fan. I love you guys. Julie, Todd, thanks for tuning in. And everybody else that tunes in. When we get
Yes.
more equipped, we're going to have laptops here, and I want everybody just to reach out to us on Facebook, and we'll shout you out. We'll say hello to you. We got great friends. We got great followers. Just an amazing bunch of people. So we thank you for joining us. They said, "You're being attacked by aliens." Let's hear that. That was scary. It was like an alien invasion right here on the Yo Show. Yo Show, by the way, in case you're wondering, it is still a part of the Stoop Radio Network. Everybody was asking why to join that page. The Stoop Radio Network carries the Yo Show, and we have other shows potentially in the making, sports episodes and such. We'll get that together with the producer afterwards. If he welcomes us back. See, after tonight, might be it. But again, let's take time. Let's thank the great people at Union 215. Local studio in Northeast Philly to do productions.
Great location.
It's a great location. Doing podcasts. They have a great team, great equipment. Like I don't even know what to do with myself. The equipment's so good. I'm used to this stupid headset in my basement with the
working.
dog running up and down. in
It
the
sounded
park.
like that all the time.
It sounded like that all the time, right? And like I can hear myself so crystal clear, and I realize I sound like a dumbass. I've got like this
Try not to
whiny,
breathe.
sissy ass voice, like, "Hey, welcome to the engine," and I'm gonna play it back when I get home. I'm gonna be like, "Well, I really suck at radio."
No, and you can sit back and it'll still pick you
That's
up.
true. I can sit there. You're right. I'm like making love to it. I can sleep like this, and they'll hear me snoring. Before, remember, you had to be up on it, and had to carry it around, and God forbid you had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, man.
Here, you just pee yourself right here on the seat. Everything's good. And then tomorrow, when the next crew comes in to do their podcast, it's gonna be a little wet. It's gonna smell a little bit. That's what we do here.
Mark our territory.
Mark your territory. Gonna give it the old leg lift right back here.
All right.
You asked. I did.
Shit, I don't have anywhere to go.
No, not
To say.
anymore. Not anymore. You're absolutely stuck. Sad note that I want to bring along, something obviously that happened since we've been on the air. We do sad stuff. I could be deep as much as I could be ridiculous. Of course, we want to say a very heartfelt rest in peace. Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and the rest of the families involved in the helicopter crash. Absolutely shocking. Stunning, because a guy that we grew up with as a generational style talent, amazing player. I know some people griped about how all the glory's on him. Well, that's the guy we knew. That's the name we knew. So we have to say that. And Jewel, I know you're not as big a sports fan as I am, but how does news like that rock you? Were you really shocked to find this out?
I tell you what, I was in the mall and I saw your post first, and I'm like, no. And then I looked it up. I screamed in the middle of the mall. That's how shook I was. Like, people surrounding me just looked at me and then looked on their phone because I'm like, Kobe Bryant died. Like, it was unbelievable. And I didn't even know until hours later his daughter, too. So, yeah, local guy, local legend. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, local guy, Lower Merion High School. Kind of a real big success story for them as well, his coming up and winning a state championship. And I did it too. I mean, I was in my house shooting baskets into the trash can.
Kobe.
And I get, yeah, Kobe. That's what you yell out all the time. I got a little, as you might have seen, I got one of the mini Tykes basketball things.
Mhm.
Couldn't resist because it was somebody was throwing it out, so it was free, and I just sit there and I shoot hoops. I suck. I'm about 20% from 3-point line, so I don't feel. I mean, I know how the Sixers feel now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But the city is definitely like showing the love. Like you go into the mall now, and it's Kobe everywhere, and a lot of the Grammys were that night, and oh my God, when Boyz II Men came out with Alicia Keys, those woo, had all the feels.
That was deep stuff.
Definitely sad.
One of our former guests that we had before, Tim Johnson, he doing a lot more music now on top of his acting, and he had a lot of videos, Kobe gear
Really?
on. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff. I was
Aw.
watching it today. Tim's a great entertainer, a guy that we should definitely reach out to again and
Yeah,
try to
he's
get him
probably
back
in
to it.
town. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
popped in.
he was great. His stuff is really great. A lot of Kobe memories. So it's sad. And again, to the wife, the family, anybody that gets a piece of this that's local and knows anything about Kobe, his daughter, or the families that passed, rest in peace. We wish you well, and thank you for just amazing memories growing up. It's a tough moment. I get my sentimental side out real quick before I hit you with the next topic. I go from very somber to extremely sexually excited when I talk about the Super Bowl halftime. I'm trying to pick it up. You got to pick it up. You go that somber, you got to pick it up with some good stuff. Jewel Teti, Super Bowl halftime, and I wish the show would have been last week when Super Bowl halftime was fresh. But people have had time to recover, if you will.
Can you recover?
Did I recover?
Can you recover?
I cannot recover. I am, I don't want to tell you who I am because that's part of the question and part of the topic. Of course, it was Jennifer Lopez, Shakira, Super Bowl halftime show, and more jiggling than a Jello factory. I mean, just jiggle, 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 and waddle, waddle, waddle. And I felt bad because my wife doesn't watch the game. She comes down for the halftime show like she knew. She's like, "Oh, you mind if I watch the halftime show?" As I put the lube down, put the tissues away, yeah, come on, have a seat. Let's watch the halftime show. Absolutely wonderful.
I
like
get to
it,
see
though.
my faces now.
I know.
Reactions to this shit.
You get to see just how disgusted. I used to announce her disgust. Now you get to see her disgust. But seriously, what did you think of the halftime show?
I mean, I grew up on these ladies. Like, I love them both so much. Like, I love them. And, I mean, they're both drop dead gorgeous at the ages they're at. Like, they're just in incredible shape. They're both phenomenal dancers. I mean, let's face it, J-Lo's more of a dancer. Like, she grew up, she was a fly girl. She is a dancer. She's not a singer. She's a great actress. I like her acting. Like, I love all of her movies. Shakira's both. And Shakira can work that thing like no other. A powerful message. Like, holy shit, you put on a performance like that with that kind of message. Like, beautiful Latinas. I love them both.
I love them both too. I liked it, and again, it's not really my kind of music. I'm into hard rock, classic rock, the metal scene, but also like stuff like that as well. And a lot of people are angry that there should be more classic rock bands, but the teardown time, the setup time, they're afraid will ruin the overall production of the music.
Well, hold up. They were both really, I mean, they're both lip singing, right? There's no way they could do all that and sing. Like, it was all lip sung.
It's the dancing thing. Like
It's just the dancing.
I got up for
I
about
just wanna
8
watch you
seconds, and
dancing.
I tried to. I don't know if you'll lose me on camera.
Why are you
But I tried
giving up
the
so much?
Shakira booty, and I ran out of breath in 8 seconds. I don't know how she's singing and doing all that. I really have no idea.
Clint.
I don't.
So-
Thank you.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, who would you like to see next? And I was thinking more towards collabs. Like, when, J-Lo went up there and Shakira, I'm like, damn, I wish, like, it was like Lady Gaga and Beyonce. Or, damn, I'm blanking on the song. But, like, some, like, a collaboration where they could do songs together and then apart and then together and apart.
That sounds ridiculous. No, that's absolutely no. That idea sucks. It does. It sucks. It's a horrible idea.
Who does Shakira do the song with?
I'm not.
Beyonce. Yeah, so Beyonce and Shakira, they do their little dance, and then Beyonce has her thing, and then Shakira has her thing.
I'm sorry, but
J-Lo and
if I'm-
Shakira don't have a song together.
If I'm Beyonce or any dancing performer. I don't follow that up. Did you see the end booty shake? The little booty shake
I don't
off?
think Beyonce can shake her damn booty.
Not like that. I tell you, I watched them two girls shake their booty, and I went for a neck brace. I was dun 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 dun. Like I felt like I was doing like a what do you call that thing when you boob it? Oh, the
Motorboat?
Motorboat. I was like motorboating their bus from my house.
Right.
My wife's like, "Oh, what'd you think of it?" I'm like, "Hey, it was good."
You know what would be a good one that I wrote down? Sia and Eminem. They both have massive
Sia
hits
is
and
the
then
word.
songs together.
Sia, indeed, as in Sia.
No,
Tom Halftime show I
no,
did. Yeah,
she's amazing. That was on my bucket list to see her live just because I want to hear her beautiful voice. And she writes songs for everyone, probably J-Lo included. She definitely writes them for Rihanna.
I think the halftime show next year should be the Yo Show.
I mean, we can't live up to
God bless
it. Here we go.
America.
Derailed.
Wow, that is
Very
really...
quickly.
The singing on a real mic is even worse than on the headset. That was absolutely terrible.
Because you can hear yourself.
I can hear myself. Oh, boy. I've been wondering all these years, and there it is. But in the end, in my opinion, now you got to pick one.
You know, and anything was better. I mean, these ladies were it. Like, I love them both, but anything was better than last year.
What was that? Oh, Maroon 5. How come he's allowed to be naked and show nipples, but they're not?
First of all, I love Adam Levine, but he cannot sing. His songs suck. He's just good at being a judge on The Voice. Like, I don't know. He's a cool dude. I might have a couple beers with him, but he cannot sing, man. I mean, he admits that. He's like, you know, I'm not a great singer.
So Adam Levine sucks?
I think he's a cool guy.
You know who else sucks?
Who?
Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan sucks. Hashtag Joe Rogan sucks. Coming for your #1 spot right here on the Yo Show. I like it because our producer likes it. Mo's liking us tonight. We might be invited back for another episode.
I don't know, man. We're only halfway through, not even.
Not even halfway through, and we have nothing else to talk about. All right, spend the next 40 minutes with us drinking beer. No, seriously, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So in the end, what I'm getting at is I'm a Shakira guy.
Okay.
J-Lo's good, she's sexy, did a good job. I'm a Shakira guy. I could watch that woman perform 24 hours a
So,
day.
if you only had to have one song in your head for the rest of your life,
I thought you were going to say if you only have one woman. I was going to, you know,
that's your wife.
that's on my shirt. Right, it's my wife.
Brittany doesn't look like that anymore, so I don't know.
That's true.
You know what? Free Britney. Free Britney. Hashtag Free Britney.
15 years ago.
Poor thing. I follow her on Instagram. She really has lost her marbles. I love her to death.
Love you, Britt.
Love you, Britt, but you nuts, girl. You're losing your shit. You really are. And that's a lot for me to say because I really wouldn't care. Like I'd live in that house.
Can we talk about the Oscars?
Nope. Next subject. Good. No, we can talk Oscars. You know I really don't watch award shows.
Okay.
But I'm glad that you did and you want to put your piece in and I'll comment as I can.
I watched.
The only thing I know is, you know, congratulations. Weird speech or not, big props for Joaquin Phoenix. Really, I'm really glad that he won. His performance was incredible. We'll talk about Joker later.
Love Joker.
Love Joker.
Just watched it for the
Thank
second
you.
time. Holy shit.
A lot of people talked about it
DC
being
person.
disturbing and weird. A little disturbing and weird, but not to shut it off.
Well, it was about mental health too. It brought it like full force.
Yeah, and I thought his performance was outstanding. So I'm glad he won. And me, I like comic book movies, science fiction movies, and
Do you?
movies with a lot of nudity. They normally don't win awards.
That didn't have any nudity in
You can't have it all. You gotta have something. So the
it. Joker
comic
was
book-
amazing, and I'm a huge DC person, and you know Marvel has done a way better job than DC, but Joker gave us hope. I mean, it did such justice to the origin story of the Joker. Like, it was just blew my mind at the end. So if you haven't seen it, I'm not gonna ruin it for you. But yeah, Joaquin, you know, he owned up to a lot of shit in his speech. He's like, I was an asshole. I was tough to work with. Don't drink milk from cows.
And you mean like from the actual cow nipple, like lay under it and drink it, or do you
Don't
mean...
take their babies and don't drink milk, I think was his point. I drink almond milk, I don't know. I've gone past that.
I like milk. I don't care what
I
kind.
mean, I got uncomfortable.
I don't want rat milk. I don't want rat's milk. I do like regular milk. Not gonna say breast milk. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Can you milk a rat?
Can you?
I've got nipples. Can you milk me, Greg? Remember? Meet the Parents. I've got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Got it. Thanks.
Nicole Taylor says you guys are funny.
Nicole Taylor, thank you. Nicole
She's
Taylor
gonna
is
be on soon.
she's a brand new friend of ours. We're going to touch on her real quick. She's actually in the running for the cover of Ink magazine.
Woo, woo.
Yeah. She's beautiful. She's got great tattoo work on her. Super cool. We talked a lot today, and I told her we would mention her name on the show. We're going to plug the link to vote for her for Ink magazine on the Stoop Radio Network page, on my personal page, Jules' page. I might get a sandwich sign tomorrow, run naked down the street, vote for Nicole Taylor, something like that. I might do that as well.
Yeah.
But definitely vote for Nicole Taylor. Philly girl, awesome. It's Ink magazine cover. Like I said, I'll send you all the links.
And the link is on there on the Stoop Radio.
The link
page
is
right
already
now.
on the Stoop, but we will share it again. We're going to share it all until the contest is over, because I made her a deal. I said, if you win,
She said, "Oh God."
oh God, she don't want to see me naked. Nobody wants to see me naked. But I told her if she wins, she can come on the show, because I don't want no runner-up. No, the
Oh
show's
my
for
God.
winners. We talked. Nicole understands, and even
I don't
if
like
she's a
these
runner-up,
winners.
yeah, these
Yeah.
winners. Even if she's a runner-up, she's welcome on the Yo Show, because we're going to get in. That's just another thing we're going to get into: tattoo work, and like I said, anything you do in
We
this
will be
city-
guinea pigs. You can I don't know about that, but you can come on and tattoo. I mean, I might want a couple. You know,
I'm going to tattoo you. I'm
no,
going to tattoo one of these.
no
Your
thanks.
horrible
No, thanks.
opinions and stinky movies. No, but seriously, you had a thought about the Oscars before I cut you off, so let's get back to that. We love to derail.
Mhm.
I totally derailed you. Back to your Oscar talk, Miss Jewel Teti, why I suck down beer.
Oh, we were talking about Joaquin, but I know that Eminem won an Oscar for best song for 8 Mile, and what a performance! Did you see it?
Absolutely not. I did
He
not
surprised
see it.
everyone, and he came out, and I was like, Eminem, and they were doing a montage, and they were playing all the best songs, you know, and I'm like, they didn't show him yet, and here they come in with the strings, and he goes, wah, 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 and then he comes out,
Is that how strange went?
and he gained about like 50 pounds, and he's got a full beard.
Yeah, he looks more like Peanut Eminem now. He's not Eminem anymore.
That's
He
good.
looks like a big giant peanut Eminem. He's fat.
No, he looks good. He looks
Yeah, he
good.
looks good.
Slim ain't so shady. He's Slim Teti.
I was
Not so
basically,
slim.
I was watching, I want to see the Sixers game that night. I could be wrong. But, you know, I'm always got Facebook in my hand because I'm always promoting something great. Like the Yo Show, Wednesday nights, right here on the Stoop Radio Network, 8 p.m. How's that little shameless plug? But, yeah, I was watching, I'm going through Facebook, and everybody's like, M&M, and I thought it was Halloween, like bags of M&M. I don't know what the hell happened. So I had to flip it on.
You know what it was.
Yeah, I watched 5 seconds of it. I thought it was terrible.
Well, I wanted to say there was audience reaction, like video, like
Yeah.
audience reaction. And Billie Eilish, who won just like 7 Grammys
She's like
the other
everything.
week,
She's everywhere.
she's so good. I am a fan. I think she's a little overexposed right now, but I love her. I love her music. My kid loves her music. But they showed her face in the crowd, and she was like, it's a young girl, you know, like my nieces and nephews, they all love Eminem. So
She's
everyone was
like
like,
what?
why?
She's like,
Yeah,
what,
stank
8?
face. What?
She's like 8 years old? How old is she?
17.
17.
Yeah.
8, 17.
So there was this like talk, like, why is she getting stank face? Do you know she was scared of Eminem when she was a child? I mean, if you think about it, this dude with the chainsaw was talking about murdering people, murdering girls.
That's a good point.
So I guess that could come off a little scary.
Bringing girls down to his basement.
Right, yeah. I
My apologies
I grew
to,
up with it, so I didn't,
My apologies to your cousin.
yeah. It's gonna get a lot worse now that we're gonna be sitting right here.
Oh,
We
it's-
can't hide.
It's bad. I love the
Yeah.
fact that you're like right up in my face. Because before I could hide,
Hold
and
you
she could
accountable.
hide. Now we can't hide, and
Yeah.
we can't sleep, and again, we can go to the bathroom right here. That's good.
Caitlin Brooks says, "I'm so proud of you, Jules."
Aww.
I love you, Caitlin.
We love
Nicole Teller says, "Girl, that dad bod, I was here."
Yes. Yes.
Nicole, I knew it. I knew you were using my radio swab to get to me. I get it. I
No.
completely understand.
That's my man, though. Just so you know.
That's my man. Back off. Jewel, carry my baby. That's all.
Oh,
my wife.
Caitlin. I love her.
So,
Caitlin lives in close to York, PA.
really,
Yeah.
we got people out in York, PA. If he's watching, my man Mark Unger. And the Zen Garage is a brand new motorcycle shop in York, PA. If you're a motorcycle fan, I know York's a little bit far, but Mark is the man. He's got a nice little shop there where he puts together bikes, buys, sells, great stuff. We're doing a lot of plugs tonight, as you can tell. We're going a little off the cuff. We're not doing a lot of topics. We're just talking anything Philly tonight, anything
Shoot the
local
shit.
Philly. Shooting the shit is what we call it. That's what we used to call it when me and Jewel derail, which is usually like, when we get into the 2-hour episodes, you'll hear the difference. In the beginning, you'll hear, quiet, Jewel. I agree, Jeff. Yes, Jeff. I agree, Jeff. And then by 9 o'clock, I'm like, I fucking can't believe it! And I'm like, what the hell just happened? That's when you know that the booze have kicked in. Usually it takes about an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're excited for that. We actually, and here's the neat thing, that we actually go to a location now. We actually got in the same car. We drove over. And we talked pre-show. Like, we actually talked like normal people.
We got all our vocal exercises
Our
out of the
vocal
way.
exercises out. We spoke about things I didn't want to talk about, which is nothing, because I will say anything on this show, as you know. The fact that I'm still married, have not been beat to shit yet, it's pretty amazing.
It's coming. It's just a matter of time.
It is coming. Bravo, Jewel, it is coming. And if not by anyone in the outside world, Jewel herself will gladly beat me down.
I have access now.
I love it. Hey, I'm happy. Trust me, I've never been more happier. We talked from the beginning when we just started out this little project. And again, more shout outs, because that's what we're doing tonight. We're shouting out people, thanking people, and all that. We're going to thank my man John Ragus. Because John started this thing. John started the Stoop, called me up one day out of the blue and said, "What are you doing tonight?" And I said, "Well, I'm watching TV." He says, "Be on the radio." Be on the radio? Like, the craziest thing I've ever heard. Lifelong dream, craziest thing I've ever heard. So I'm like, "Oh, what do I got to do?" He's like, "Just be a co-host, just ad-lib, just talk about some stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, this is going to work out just great." And show went great. I loved it. I fell in love with it. Me and him did several episodes, and then one day... Okay, we go. Okay, we're back. So, went on the hunt. If you're new to the show, I'll tell you the story. I went on the hunt. Basically went for a female. I figured male, female, nice additive. Somebody's face to look at that's better than mine. Exactly. I could have put a jackass here. But anyway, so put the ad out. Looking for females, and Jewel was not the first candidate. I had a couple candidates. A couple people said that they agree to do it, they want to do it, they're dying to do it. One person asked me what it paid.
Huh?
When you get paid to sit next to this, this is the gift. This is what it pays right here. And again, more shout outs. Our good friend Chrissy Leaf. Chrissy
We're gonna be
is
neighbors soon.
we're gonna be neighbors soon. Chrissy is the missus, or the future missus of Joel's brother.
Mhm.
And me and Chrissy went way back. She said, "Do me a favor. Check out my boyfriend's sister, Jewel." Yeah, great. There we go. Look her up. Look her look. See, she's got a communications degree. She's got background. The drive, the desire, reached out to her. We started talking. We met one night. And just like that, you felt the click. You felt something instant. There was a brother-sister kind of love. There was a friendship. There was fun.
A lot of singing.
A lot of singing. We got drunk as hell. We sang karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the worst idea ever. We're not good singers.
We both told ourselves that we were good singers.
Oh yeah. Oh, when you get enough in you,
Yeah.
trust me, you'll learn on
We're
future
phenomenal singers.
episodes. You'll learn how good the singers we are on future episodes of the show. But yeah, it was instant, and we carried on the tradition. Jules' desire always was to sit in a studio with real equipment and real guests live, doing what we do, and after every episode, I used to tell her, you're out of your goddamn mind 'cause it's never going to happen. And here we are.
Man, and we love our local people, and we've developed such strong relationships with like all of them. Like they become like our family. It's the O Show family now, and it's gonna be so cool to see them. Like we've seen a couple. Like we try to get to as many shows. If you're out there, you're a local person. Like we're all on Facebook. You can catch us on here. Our personal pages. Like send us links to your shows. Send us your music. Like we want it all. We want you here. Like we weren't lying when we said that. Like we're like Jeff said. Like Northeast Philly, very easy to get to, and we love our people, and we will promote the hell out of your shows and your music, and bring you in and give you access. Like so that's what we love to do.
Send us free tickets.
Yeah, we love tickets.
Hey,
Swag.
you send me free tickets and some swag, I'll go to any show.
But we love
anytime. Any place.
But I tell you what, there hasn't been someone on the show that we weren't truly fan of, like our local people, like really fans of. Like,
I agree. All their music is on my Apple Music list. Sheena Nosebleeds, again, Brandon Messon.
Molly Rhythm, who brought 30 members to the show. We couldn't keep track, but they're great though. Yeah, I haven't had an artist on here that I didn't fall in love with. Yeah.
And the same thing with, like I said, we get the Hollywood actors and actresses, and remember, we've had some fun ones. We had Jennifer Taylor from 2.5 Men, who was great, who was talking like this suburban mom, and I, of course, had to pervert that up, but she kept me in my place. That was great. Erica Leniak goes on and on.
Hal Sparks, I saw him in the
Hal
city, and he
Sparks
remembered us. Whew, that was check off my childhood.
So we get great people. We're going to keep getting great people. I'm going to go out, like, we're going to, again, touch up Steve Howie. I know we can't get him in the studio, ladies. But we'll give him for a call-in. We still do the call-ins. We'll have call-in guests. If Steve Howie showed up in the studio, we would not be able to fit the amount of women that would pile into this place in this entire development of offices. It would never happen.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Oh, I'm not opposed to asking him to come out. I will ask anybody.
Yeah.
Mark Vincent Elton says, great show, fun to watch.
Mark is the man. We love you, Mark. Me and Mark worked together years back. Mark's a cool dude. Mark is a beer guy like me. Don't forget, Mark, to check out some Loso beer at local bars in your area. But Mark's a cool dude as well. Just one of the many people that has always supported us along the way, and I love that.
Todd West said, how about Embiid, Jimmy, Butler, Shizit? Jeff.
You know what? We're going to talk real quick about the whole Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid shit. We're going to do it right here. I know it's not Jules' strong point, but while she's trying to open her champagne of beers.
I'm just sad I can't look at JJ Redick anymore.
I'm going to tell you, I'm sick and tired of the media bullshit telling us we're trading Joel Embiid, trading Ben Simmons. We made a mistake by getting Al Horford, this and the other. We are a top team in this league. We showed it last night. We took the Clippers and we bitch slapped big Kawhi Leonard and Paul George and their super team. We bitch slapped them. Lou Williams came back to town, didn't matter. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are going nowhere. And this team, if not this year, maybe the next, with a new coach. Sorry, Brett Brown. With a new coach, we're going to get the NBA Finals. This team is going to win a championship the way it's designed. And Jimmy Butler can sit in Miami and be the king of Miami. But you know what, Jimmy? You left the wrong town, bud. Philly is where you belong.
Bye, Jimmy.
Now, get out of here, Todd West. No, okay. We love you, Todd. My wife said that. No, not my wife. Somebody said he looks like Rob Lowe.
Oh.
Todd West.
I've never seen Todd
You
West.
may not have met him. I've heard he looks like Rob Lowe. Now, Rob Lowe's a hot piece of ass. And I'm straight. I'm a straight male. But I can admit when the guy's hot.
Okay.
I mean, look, I'm hot. I can say I can admit that.
Okay.
You know what my wife likes? Let's test you here and see. My wife likes, do you ever see the show Peaky Blinders?
Yes.
That,
The main dude?
Cillian Murphy? Probably the prettiest man on earth with the cheekbones and all.
He creeps me out because he was Scarecrow in Batman.
He was Scarecrow in Batman. But he's a good-looking dude. My wife, my wife said, "Oh, you can go on the show and talk about Britney Spears and all your chicks." But I get my men, and my wife is no with that Cillian Murphy. I don't blame her. I think I would let him.
Oh no, not
sit
him.
naked with me.
But you know who I do like is Superman, The Witcher. Henry Cavill.
You know, when you're trapped in a movie that sucks that badly, I can't be friends with you. We're going to do it right now. We're going to do, and we waited for this, because every episode we share some beer and some cocktails, and takes a little bit of the edge off of us. Anyway, it takes the edge off. And Jewel has always been a Miller High Life fan. www.lowsobrewingcompany.com. Anyway, so Jewel's always been a Miller High Life fan. We always used to joke about the champagne and beers and the champagne bottles. This year we went out and got them. Had them for New Year's, but Jewel said, hold off. So we brought them out here tonight to have a big, beautiful, new studio, new Yo show toast. A cheers.
Cheers.
To Jewel and I making out in the parking lot after the show is over from the great success. Too many great episodes to come until I get either beat up or thrown out. Here's to it, Jewel Teti.
Here's to it. 2020.
2020.
Let's get it. Now,
That's good. You
this
got one?
is.
I'm not going to show the logo because I've got my own beer to promote.
It's like 2.5 beers. Is what it is.
So about 5 minutes worth.
But you know what happened? They just stopped selling these. So this is it. They only come out during the holiday season.
Yeah, it's only a holiday thing. I found it in the supermarket, and I run up on this poor kid. And kid, if you're listening, the kid that works the beer place at the giant supermarket in Levittown. I'm the crazy guy. He's like, oh my God, they've got a shitload of champagne bottles.
I did the same thing at that same.
And he's like, yeah, we've had them. And I'm
They're
buying
$3.
And I'm buying like, yeah, they're $3. Like, I got to get one for Jewel. He never came over.
He's like, oh, that was that crazy bitch that came in. I'm excited about more.
Hey, we're beer
I
obsessed.
got that.
The one thing I love about
Nose grace.
Jewel that makes her a great partner. My wife's the same way. A lot of my friends are the same way. Beer drinking, man. Who doesn't love a good beer? Or a shitty beer, like Miller High Life.
That's what my brother said. He's like, you'll be fine. Just have a beer in front of you. I'm like, well, that's just a given.
That's a given.
And it has to be champagne and beers.
As we sit here on the show and drink beer from the studio about a solid 20 minutes from our house, let me take this time to plug Uber. Uber.com. Find yourself drinking too much one night? www.uber.com.
I like Lyft. Lyft has done me well.
Lyft is good. I really don't know the difference. I mean,
Lyft's a tad cheaper.
you know the difference the other night when my wife messes that Uber driver who never came? He went to, now,
You know,
this
customers get hurting too.
This one's from Mo. Mo, this is a story you got to check this out. Me and Jewel go out. Me and Jewel, the wife, we're out. We're bowling. We're drinking. We're having a good time. We Ubered. We're very responsible because we knew the kind of shit show it was going to turn into be. My wife is practically laying on this bench, half awake, and she says, "I'm going to call the Uber." Messes the Uber. We are at a bar in Northeast Philly, not too far from here. To our house in Langhorne, a half hour away. The Uber driver goes all the way to our house and calls us from our house to tell us he's here. And my wife is screaming at this guy. No, I gotta get to blah 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 in Langhorne. I'm being, and the guy's yelling at her, and she's yelling back. And I'm laughing, and everything was great. That's a hell of a story. The guy actually showed up to where we needed to go,
Damn.
not where we were.
That's
Did you know that happened?
I did. Later in the night, I found out, because I was sharing an Uber, found out that happened.
Share your Uber. Be responsible drinkers.
Right.
Steve says this show is more entertaining than ER stand-up.
Oh, I love ER Stand. That is my man, Steve Giordano. The master of everything. The guy is an accountant, a financial advisor, He's got his own print shop. He's going to be doing Yo Show T-shirts soon. There's my order being placed. Me and him one time years back, my ex-girlfriend was having what she called the world's biggest heart attack. Like, I gotta go to the ER, I'm having a heart attack. We get to the ER, and me and Steve come in and basically turned into a stand-up. It became this big comedy show. We're laughing and telling jokes, and we're falling over. The nurses are falling over with us. Guys are high-fiving us. The doctor found us hilarious. Meanwhile, the poor girl's laying there just like dying. And me and Steve were just doing what we do best, just being ridiculous.
Maybe that was like an inside joke. Like, oh yeah.
It was kind of inside us, but it was great.
Okay.
Nevertheless. Well, right, with the ER, well, that's why he wanted to see if I remember. I
Got
remember.
that.
Steve is probably tuned into every single episode.
Thank you, Steve.
So this is the
we
Steve.
appreciate you and your efforts.
I'm not going to say your last name on air because I know how you get.
Let's do a power half hour.
Power half hour?
I don't know. It's gonna be done.
This has been great. I'm having like an absolute blast. We have we're doing an hour tonight. I'm just grabbing Joel's phone from her just to see where we're at in the time
Double tap.
universe. Oh my God, we're like almost. It's like 10 minutes to go. So let's get into some hardcore stuff real quick.
All right.
About the future of the show. We got some great artists that are going to come in. We don't have dates locked in yet because we're situating, but again, the guys from St. Ricketts,
Sometime in March.
they're going to be here in March. Brandon Messon is going to be in. We're going to have Kevin
Brandon's-
Kirk.
Brandon's next week. We can announce that.
Brandon's
That
going
is
to be here next week?
Yes.
Oh my God, let's do an announcement. Next week we're going to do the first ever Yo Show live show / live musical guest, Brandon Messon. Some hippie stuff, man. If you're looking at that 60s, 70s kind of laid back chill music.
Summer love.
Summer of Love, this is for you. This guy is phenomenal. He's a terrific artist, a great young man. I like when he goes out on Facebook. He's like, "Who wants to do a gig? I need to play." Like, doesn't care where, doesn't care when, doesn't care with who.
No.
Just wants to play music. So next week, apparently, he is going to be right here on this show in this studio. And after that, he's probably going to quit music because he's going to be like, "Is this where my career's gotten? This is the worst fucking thing that's ever happened to me." I'm no Jimmy Kimmel.
He's great. We can't wait to have him. Can't wait.
I'm not Kimmel. Who's that other knucklehead that I can't? I'm not Kimmel. I'm not Jimmy Fallon.
James Corden?
Can't stand that guy.
You're a little James Corden.
No, I'm a little Jeff Perry. Or actually, I'm a lot of Jeff Perry. There's a lot going on here.
A little bit
Brittany looking pretty fat. Brittany came in, when I bought her at the store, she weighed about 100 pounds. I put her on, she weighed about 180. Brittany getting chunky.
I'm not going to try to pronounce this last name, but Bill said, "Love the show. Your favorite DJ company."
Bill Scriggs, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Bill Scriggs, I'm a little embarrassed because right now, I forget the name of your entertainment company. I would plug it, and Unbreakable. Unbreakable Entertainment. Bill Scriggs did our wedding. He's a phenomenal DJ. I gave him a list for my wedding. And Bill, don't be offended by this because you saved the day. I gave him a list of like 50 songs that I'm going to play to my wedding. And he told my wife, "Ain't going to cut it. Nobody's dancing this shit. I'll make you a list." And he did. And it was phenomenal. That's why I'm not a DJ. This is the end. When you can't DJ, when you can't cook, when you can't bake, when you can't paint, you stand in front of the microphone and say dumb shit for an hour. Or an hour from now. We will go 2 hours eventually. We're going to be back to that whole 2-hour format. You think you're sick of us now after an hour. Wait till you spend 2 hours with us. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot, but I'm looking very forward to it. And Jewel, as we come a little closer to the end of the night, I am going to say again, I'm going to thank you like I always do for being not only an amazing See, it's contagious. Not only for being an amazing partner, not only for amazing co-host, not only for being just a person that I've grown to love spending my time with and doing this show, but you dedicate yourself to it so much. It means so much to you. Basically, it means to me roll out of bed, be funny, hopefully, and the day. Meanwhile, Jules I got notes, I've got books. I don't give a shit about any of that. No, I'm kidding. I absolutely not. You do a great job. Tonight, I was without email and computers. Jewel went and did printouts and homework, and she's got her book. She's got a little scrib sheet over there. She brought her own beers, not the supply beer, everything. She's just amazing, and I am blessed to be sitting right next to you. Right next to you. Like, I never thought this would actually happen.
I know, this is kind of crazy. But thank you. That was very lovely. I appreciate it. And I think the same about you. Like, I want to be here, and this has just been a ride. We've been doing this for 2 years, and 85th show tonight?
85th show tonight.
Right.
15 to 100. That's yeah, good. 15 shares of 100, and for the big 100, we already have outfits picked out. And what we like to do for 100, got to run it past the production team because it could get a little tight in here. We like to have some live guests come in and hoot and holler at us. Some performers as well as just random friends sitting around. My wife wanted to come tonight. My wife wanted to shout out to her. She had a little incident. She's in the hospital. She's going to live. Just a little something that got to her tonight. And I do want to shout out to her. I know I'm normally a jerk on the air, but I want a big shout out to my wife, Cassie. She's always been a big supporter of mine. She believes in everything I do. She knows I suck at everything I do, but she believes. She believes, Jewel.
God believe. We love you, Cassie.
And then I saw her face. Boop, 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 boop. Now I'm a believer. Man, you realize how bad you sing on the microphone. But seriously, Jewel and I are moving forward. We're going to do a lot more shows. We're not going anywhere. We are not going absolutely anywhere. We know that Union 215 isn't going anywhere. They're
So
locked in here for weeks.
now.
I mean, the only place we're going to go maybe is a bigger location.
Mm-hmm.
I know our man Big Mo at the time is probably going to quit. He's not going to produce this show anymore. So we'll be introducing a new producer next week. He's going to go home to his wife and say, "What the freak did I do to deserve this? They're horrible to ball at a guy riding his wine trap and the hot girl just sitting there drinking beer." I love it.
Makes a great show.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We
And
love the
that,
acknowledgement.
Union 215 and the big goal behind that is more live podcasts, more live shows like this. People being real situations, funny real situations, just going out and having a great time. That's what we're all about. So when we made the merge, and Jewel came to me, Jewel, again, does all the homework, came to me and said, I think I found a studio. And I'm like, yeah, okay, like anybody wants to film this. And she did, and we talked to the owners, producers, guys like Mo, and they believed in us. I don't know why. I still don't believe in me, even though I'm sitting here doing it, but they believed in us, and we...
Are you going to cry?
I'm really not, honestly not going to cry. I'm a little hot. I do look red like I'm going to cry. Oh, real quick. How much time we got left? Give me a time check.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Let's talk real quick about Wawa going to a dinner menu with
Okay.
hamburgers and chicken sandwiches and waffle fries. I'm a Wawa guy, usually. I pick and choose. I get maybe a ham and cheese on a toasted marble. Something easy. Are you eating a Wawa burger?
No.
I mean, the Wawa cheesesteak, again, no disrespect to local Philly people. We all love Wawa. Don't get the cheesesteak. And if the cheeseburger,
I don't think any self-respecting Philadelphian would
Would
get
get
a
it, no.
cheesesteak from Wawa.
No.
that's a good call. And that's why we have another voice in the background who doesn't want to be on camera telling us how it is. He's right. We got a third opinion now. It used to be just me and Joel, and I would always decide I'm right because I'm the big mouth. Now we have a third person. One's Ducks here. We have a fourth person. I'm outnumbered now, Joel. Everybody's going to tell me how you're right and I'm wrong.
Yeah, well, that's just going to be how it is.
All I know is with 2 minutes, 3 minutes left in the show, Jewel has not said Bruce Springsteen all night. It's happened!
Did bring up Eminem quite a bit.
You did.
It's always one of the three.
Bruce Springsteen always gets
up.
He's got to mention, if you listen to all 85 episodes on www.blogtalkradio.com, search archives, the Stoop Radio Network, you'll hear all our old shows. Pretty sure Jewel mentions Bruce Springsteen every single
episode.
shit.
Do you know what though? One of our upcoming guests is a huge Lana Del Rey fan. Huge.
I'm okay with it.
So they said we're gonna have a little combo, but you're not gonna know who it is. Only I know.
Ah, I
So-
like it. Ooh, see,
Yeah.
Jewel's getting a little bit of balls on her as we go. Got a studio now. She got balls.
So
She right in my face now. She's gonna say, "I got balls." Oh, big, again, shout outs. We've been doing them all night. Troy, David, Henderson, Aunt Mary Pat DeSabatino has agreed to sit here at this very table. For all you to love Aunt Mary Pat, for all you to love Miss Troy and Troy David Henderson, he's agreed to come in. It's going to be in a few weeks. He's going to be sitting right here with us.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for that. Like,
That's one crazy son of a bitch. I love that guy.
he,
I love him.
I mean, he told us, like, we were his first radio interview. So it's
Yeah.
just, you know, spreading that Philly love all
And now
around,
he's
that
been
brotherly love.
going through California and all. I'm sorry.
His
I
own
just wanna
show.
make sure we get-
1 minute.
1 minute. All right, let's do some thank yous and some good nights. A very big thank you to St. Ricketts,
Woo!
www.stricketts.com.
Want to play it out?
Yeah.
Oh, play the song out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. www.striketts.com. The song is What Fire Cannot Burn. I did plug this beer. I'm also going to plug their CD release show, April 11th at the Broken Goblet Brewery in Bristol. St. Ricketts, www.striketts.com. Big thanks to everybody who watched tonight. For those coming up in the future, we're going to be here every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Of course, a humongous thank you to our new engineer and producer, Big Mo Wise. Big thanks to Jewel, the Babe, Teti, Jeff the Shark, Perini. Next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. We'll see you then. We love you more than you'll ever know.
Hit those two buttons.
Good night after I hit these two
Hey, don't be a
buttons.
douche.
Don't be a douche.
Was it truly pleasant? The taste of it poison deeper than you knew. Can't answer this. What's the point of it? Just to reach new heights of love.
For the song.
So I'm pulling anchor and drifting away. Blinded by reason beyond disarray. It's what fire cannot burn. It's what fire cannot burn. Wanted to embrace what it takes for it, pouring salt into the wound. Willing to erase what I'd lose for it, to accept what I assume. So I'll pull in the anchor and drifting away, blinded by reason beyond
That's Instagram.
It's what fire cannot burn. It's what